This week on the Spotlight, we talked to Ronnie Brewer, a guy who likens himself to Scottie Pippen. You'll hear about it. And then we show you trivia highlights from Salerno's, the Benkowski title match from 2011. And A.J. Pierzynski speaks out at Soxfest. He always has an opinion, an intense individual. And then, speaking of intense, Mike Ditka and a great, great flashback. This week on the Spotlight. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago's sports teams are making news, this is the 23rd year of the Lansing Floral Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. You've got to get to the Dirty Sock, 93rd and Roberts Road. Eat, drink, and play. Benkowski Trivia, Wednesday, February 22nd at 7:30 p.m. Thursday, March 1st at 7:30 p.m. Every week a game. Dirty Sock, 93rd and Roberts. Want to get a haircut from a great hairstylist? Call mine, Rose Murillo, 312-726-2201. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Be safe with Sureway Insurance Company, 3312 North Milwaukee. Call my friend Jean at 773-282-2022. She has the answers on your auto, home, business, life coverage, including SR22 coverage drivers. Call Sureway Insurance.
Hi, my name is Rose, and I've been a skilled hairstylist for over 10 years. I specialize in men's haircuts and in corrective color. Come visit me at Salon 203 at 203 North LaSalle, 312-726-2201. And while you're at it, come in and get a shoe shine and a shave. It's a great place where a man can be a man.
Since 1967, El Jardín has been serving the finest Mexican food. Before, after, or during ball games, located conveniently just 3 blocks south of Wrigley Field, 3335 North Clark. Whether there's a game or not, you still get hungry, and El Jardín has great service, great food, and great drinks. I've enjoyed every meal I've had there, and you will too. So get to El Jardín for great Mexican food at 3335 North Clark Street in Chicago. You'll be glad you did. One of the unsung heroes of this Bulls team, one of the versatile guys and reasons that they continue to have one of the premier records in the NBA is Ronnie Brewer. And I learned a little bit about him today, and who on the old championship Bulls he tries to emulate when he goes out there. So let's share with you his thoughts and something that was educational to me that I learned moments ago right here at courtside. And now time for you to know. Got to be a great feeling. You're about the halfway mark of the NBA season, leading everybody. And I was telling your coach earlier, I thought it was pretty amazing in view of all the injuries you've had, that you've weathered it all to stay on top.
Well, you know, if you talk to Tibbs, he feels like we should have won every game, injuries or not. And having a coach like that, his willingness to instill that in us, we feel the same way. So with all the injuries, we feel pretty confident how we play, but we feel we can take it to another level.
Now, do you feel like you've kind of seized the opportunity to get additional minutes and maximize and showcase your own skills?
I try. Whatever Tibbs asks of me, I try to do. Rip went down, and I started the 2 for a while. Lou Aldin got hurt. I started at the 3 for a while, and if he tells me to bring the energy on the defensive end, I try to do that every night. That's the only thing I can control, and try to be aggressive on the offensive end. Backdoor cut, work the baseline, and try to knock down open shots.
Well, that's the one thing that comes to my mind from 30 years of NBA watching is your energy, and certainly on the defensive end, a slightly errant pass, and you're leading the break, and that's fun to see, and it's fun to be part of.
Yeah, I think Tibbs wants me to be more solid, not gamble as much, but that's part of my game, part of my instincts. I see like you said, an errant pass. I try to make the most out of it and try to get the ball and try to play the passing lanes and get an easy break.
When you were a kid growing up, what team did you like or player did you want to copy that maybe had some of those traits?
Well, growing up, I was a big Chicago Bulls fan. Scottie Pippen being from Arkansas, growing up in Hamburg, Arkansas, and going to University of Central Arkansas, everybody down there tuned in and was wanting him to do well. So, I was a big fan of his and everything that he accomplished throughout his career.
Yeah, well, as one of the top 6 guys all time in steals, I could see, and in fact, they had an assistant coach, Johnny Bach, who called him, Michael, and Horace the Bermuda Triangle. Mm-hmm. That might be something that you, maybe Joe and Rose trying to copy off.
Sure. The legacy that they built offensively, defensively, and their winning tradition, that's something that we're definitely trying to have a mirror image of. And, Tibbs is going to make us rise to the best defensive team we possibly could be. And, I think that's what wins championship, and that's what we're definitely trying to do here.
You're one of many players who talk about Coach Tibbs and his demandingness and how you like it. In talking to other NBA players or witnessing them, I don't always see that. I see sometimes a resistance to an over-the-top college-type coach. What is it about your group of players that it is so in sync with his style?
Well, he holds everybody accountable. If it's the best player, the MVP, to the last guy on the bench, he just wants you to come and do your job. And you look at his mirror work, see that it's working, it's successful. So as a player, you want to buy into that and be part of that. And I think that's why everyone on our team, whatever they tell him, he told us to run through a wall. We try to, full force go through it. So we buy into what he's preaching, and it's been working for us so far.
Compared to other NBA experiences you've had, would it be safe to say that this is a little more college-like than other NBA teams you've played on?
I think so. But the great thing about Tibbs, he's so much in the detail about every little thing, if it's offensively, if it's defensively. And it's like a machine, an old machine. If one little thing is off, it's not going to work well, it's not going to run well. And he makes sure everything is working well on his team.
To wrap up, is there a personal goal you have for yourself to achieve from this point on in the regular season?
Personal goals go out the window. I think overall, everyone on this team is reaching for team goals, and that's to try to be the best team in the NBA and compete for a world championship.
Well, just keep leading that break and being one of those attack dogs.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks a lot, Ronnie. We'll be back with more on the Spotlight right after these messages. Since 1955, Rosangela's Pizza has been there for you at 95th and California, across from Little Company Mary Hospital. You can call them at 708-422-2041. Everything homemade, including the sauce. Great beef and meatball sandwiches, pasta, chicken, seafood, desserts. Dine in for lunch and dinner. Rosangela's, 95th and California. It's always the season for Riley's Trick Shop at 6442 West 111th in Worth. Or you can call them at 708-448-0075. Right now they have football strip cards, a wide selection of Halloween costumes and tricks and treats. And then for later in the year, Santa suits. So for all your needs, especially Halloween, Riley's Trick Shop on 111th Street. Nuevo Leon, for the best Mexican cuisine since 1962. Serving every day from 7 a.m. to midnight, conveniently located 1515 West 18th Street, just a block east of Ashland in Chicago. Of course, they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a wide range of menu items. Everything from steak, seafood, to breakfast, to chicken, pork, dine-in, carry-out, tacos, enchiladas, everything you can imagine, and great quality at Nuevo Leon, 1515 West 18th. You've got to call Vince's Towing. If you need road service, flatbed service, or you want the highest price paid to you for a junk car, call 773-581-7647. They did a great job for me, and they'll do it for you. Call Vince's Towing, 773-581-7647. We're back on the Spotlight at the 2011 Benkowski Trivia Title Match. We're at Salerno's, Grandin Racine, and let's take it away with trivia action. Question number 1. Billy Ocean had 3 hits in the 80s whose titles, including parentheses, were 8 words or more. I'll give you one. You give me the other 2. Caribbean Queen, No More Love on the Run. Your turn. Louder, please.
Get out of my dreams, into my car.
Correct. Five seconds. Going. So sorry. The other answer was, there'll be sad songs to make you cry. All right, now you're going for 500. Going for 500. Van Halen had a video, Pretty Woman, that was pulled off MTV. And I need a little detail on the perverse thing that was going on in the video that got it pulled. 5 seconds.
Masturbatory act. Simulated masturbatory.
They said simulated masturbatory act. That is correct. That is correct. I believe it involved a dwarf. All right, you have 500. You're in your wheelhouse now. And here we go with question 3. Rolling Stone quotes the New York Times as saying the 2 favorite bands, and you only need one, of Barack Obama during the 80s. Pardon me?
U2?
They said U2. The answers were the Flying Lizards and the B-52s. So, on the masturbatory act, you get 500. You go to 1,010. And you were a very fine champion.
Check!
Can I just say, get the cobblestones in the next couple weeks and play, because it'll be your last chance. No, I'm not making a joke. I'm saying a polite thing. If you can get down there, you should. Okay. All right, let's continue. The next team up appears to be playing quarterbacks A. Bears quarterbacks. Let's hear it for Make It Rain.
The Bears!
Oh, it's on you.
Question number 1. In the championship year of 1963, he threw 356 passes, approximately 2,300 yards, 15 touchdowns. First and last name of this QB. 5 seconds.
Sid Luckman.
Sid Luckman was a great quarterback. The answer was Bill Wade. All right, you're going for 500 now. In 1986, he threw 151 passes, about 1,100 yards, 2 touchdowns. First and last name of this guy. Steve Fuller's a great try. It was Mike Tomczak. All right, in 1994, he threw 501 passes, 18 touchdowns, over 3,200 yards. Name that QB.
Jim Harbaugh.
Eric Kramer. Congratulations, you played a good game. And you are And we will have more highlights next week of the trivia title match. Be right back. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. You've got to get to Kelly's Tavern for Benkowski Trivia. It's at 4403 South Wallace. I'll be back on Friday, March 2nd. We'll be televising. So tell your friends, bring in people, dress up if you feel like it. And you can not only be on Cable 25, but seen worldwide on the web on Benkowski.com. Then March 16th, we're back at it again. Not televised, but still a fun show at 8 p.m. Come out and play. Bring your friends. Kelly's Tavern, 4403 South Wallace. Come play in the area's classiest billiard center, Jukebox Billiards, 7910 Calumet Avenue in Munster, 2 blocks south of 8094. Selling the most famous names of pool tables and billiard equipment. Specializing in table recovery and moving of tables. A complete pro shop with the most brand names of cues and cases. Celebrating over 20 years, excellence, top billiard tables, the place where the action is, Jukebox Billiards, 7910 Calumet in Munster. We're back at Sox Fest, and we're going to talk catching. And the guy who knows it quite well, A.J. Pierzynski. Always a fan favorite, and always with pretty straightforward opinions. We talked to him about the managing situation, and he's very firm on that, and repeats it a couple times. Talked to him about the prospect of being an advisor to Robin Ventura with his knowledge of the pitching staff. And the whole 2012 upcoming situation. A team, of course, the White Sox, not highly touted like the 2011 club, if that has any meaning. So AJ answers it all in our segment called AJ Pierzynski. AJ starts off by talking about new manager Robin Ventura right off the bat.
What little I've been around him, playing against him, being around him a little bit, he's always been great. He's very professional. He goes about it. He respects the game. That's all you can ask for is a manager like that. And he's obviously different than Ozzie, and it's something that I think that everyone's looking forward to see how he handles every situation.
Was it needed and necessary, you think?
You have to ask other people about that. I don't run the front office.
Yeah, but you're in the clubhouse. I mean,
I'm not going to – I told – like I said before, I'm done with Ozzie. I love Ozzie. I wish him nothing but the best, but I'm not talking about him.
Do your responsibilities on the field increase with a rookie manager or new manager?
No, I can't worry about anything but myself. I can't change anything. I can't do anything else but worry about myself, worry about taking care of my job, my duties, whether it's dealing with the pitchers when I get the opportunity to get in a bat, taking a bat. That's all you can do. You can't worry about what's going on behind the scenes. You can't worry about who's fighting with who or who's talking this or saying that. You got one job, and that's to do the best you can on the field. And if everyone in here does that, then we'll be okay.
How should guys approach having a new manager?
It hasn't changed. Like I just talked about, it doesn't change. We'll all be interested to see how Robin does, but I wish him, I want him to do well because that means that we all play well. So it doesn't change. Like I said, you go out and you do the best you can every day and try to get a hit every time you go up there. You try to get everybody out, and that's all you can worry about. You can't worry about what he's doing or what he's saying, just like we didn't worry about what Ozzie was doing or saying.
Is it a tough transition just from the standpoint of learning?
Jeez, let someone else ask a question.
It's only my second.
Just kidding. Hey, are you on TV now?
Two pretty
Man,
it's triple threat now.
Wow.
Of learning how a new guy works and how you're going to get along with the new guy.
I don't think that'll be a problem. Robin's very professional. He's always gone about his business the right way. He's always respected the game, and as long as you have a manager that respects the players, respects the game, and goes about it the right way, you can't complain. And that's all you ask for as a player is, hey, be honest with me, tell me where I stand, and hey, go out and play as hard as you can for the guy. Because you're not in all honesty, you guys make a big deal out of it, but you don't really play for the manager. You start out by playing for yourself and the organization, and the manager is part of that. So whoever the manager is, it doesn't change the way you go about your business. You don't play harder for one guy or not hard for another guy. You go out and play as hard as you can every day, and if everyone does that, will be fun.
Fans don't like to hear the word rebuilding, but you guys still have a pretty good core here, so is that a reason for optimism?
You know, rebuilding or retooling or whatever it is, you're going to have to ask Kenny about that. I don't know. I know the guys that we have here I like. I think we have an opportunity to surprise some people, and if it all works out and things go the right way, we got a chance, and that's all you can ask for. I know the White Sox want to try to win every year. They've always done that since I've been here. They put together a team they think they can win. I think this is another opportunity.
Do you have it in you to be patient to some degree this year with the stage that the team is in right now?
Like I said, I'm going out opening day trying to win every game, so patience is what it is. There's no, we want to win. I mean, you can't be patient until June, because I think we got into that last year and we ran out of time. So be patient starts on opening day. Let's go out and win every game. Try to win every game. That's all you can do. You can't worry about external things. I think we got into that a little bit the last few years, is worried about what wasn't going on the field and who's saying this and who's saying that. And I think we just need to worry about, hey, let's go out and try to win this game today, and we'll worry about tomorrow.
Certainly something it doesn't seem like they'll be worrying about is some of the drama of things that Ozzie said or whatever. But without him and Mark, it still is different. But has changed bad?
Well, like I said, I've said it already. I'm not talking about Ozzie. I'll miss him. You know, I love him. I shouldn't say I'll miss him. I wish him the best. Missing him, you know, means that, hey, you know, he's not here, and that's not my decision. I have nothing to do with it. I wish him the best, and I'm done with him. Talking about him, not done with him, but I mean, we still talk. We're still friends, but you know, I don't want. I think that we need to talk about the team now. We don't need to talk about other things. I think that rehashing stuff that's already happened is done, and I think we've been into that before. Let's just talk about this year. Let's talk about who we have here, and I'm not going to talk about people that aren't here. I wish Mark nothing but the best. I love Mark. He's one of the best players I've ever played with, best guys I've ever played with, but at the same time I want to talk about the 25 guys we have here, not people on other teams.
AJ, knowing your pitching staff as you do, maybe Robin will call upon you for maybe some advice. What do you think about this guy? What do you think about that guy? Will you have a chance to be an advisor to him a little bit?
I'll help him out in any way that I can. I mean, it's not, you know, really up to me. It's not, you know, whatever he needs, I'm there for him, and I've always done that. Whatever somebody needs, I'm more than happy to help guys out and talk about this situation or that situation. So, you know, I want Robin to succeed. I want Robin to do well.
What about a mellow personality like Robin and his effect on some of the other guys who might benefit from that?
We're all going to find out together. I don't know what to expect. I mean, I know Robin is what I've been around him, you know, a little bit, a fair share, and he's been great. He's always been super nice. He's always been awesome. So we'll see how it translates to being a manager.
All right. See you in Arizona.
Okay, thanks.
I eat on the pasta twice just...
Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria at Grand and Racine is the place to go before United Center Pavilion, Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, and Sox too. Dine in or carry out with great family recipes, including homemade pastas, steaks, seafood, a great fun bar area. Meet people. Have a tremendous time. At Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Grand and Racine, you'll find a great variety of foods for you to enjoy at Salerno's. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Alsip, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and the fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700. That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski.
Lanigan's Irish Pub is the place to be at 3119 West 111th Street, right by Kedzie. Live music on Sunday with Fast Eddie. Drink specials daily, including $1.50 domestic bottles on Thursday, $3 Guinness on Tuesday. Call for karaoke information on Friday. Party room, too. All that available at Lanigan's Irish Pub, 3119 West 111th Street on the beautiful south side of Chicago. Get there, Lanigan's Irish Pub. Lindy's Chili, Gertie's Ice Cream at 110th and Kedzie has it all. From fresh-made burgers, fries, hot dogs, chicken, turkey, Polish, shrimp, tuna, barbecue, ham, tamales, quesadillas. They've got salads and plenty of ice cream with sundaes, banana splits, and seasonal favorites. Get all these things at Lindy's Chili, which is where I start, but I always get a little something extra, at 110th and Kedzie. We're back on the spotlight. We flash you back to 1993. A lot of clips from our 250th anniversary show, starting with Chicago native Darrell Walker.
Well, we just didn't put them away. We came out, we're up 14 in the third quarter. We didn't put them away. They did things to get back in the game, and the momentum went to their side.
Now, we realize he's, the heart and soul of this team, but we got quality basketball players. We had a gutsy effort against New York and came up short, and tonight we thought we had one and kind of let it get away. So, I think people are just a little disappointed.
What did Phil say to you afterward?
The coaching staff included. I think that's the whole kind of sentiment of the team. We know we had a big lead, and let one slip away.
Was he play at the end and play for you to take the 3-point?
I wish I could say that and get off the hook that easily, but no. I was supposed to look for the man cutting across the top, and I hit a couple jump shots early on, and that was a kiss of death for me. I thought I was wide enough that I had a pretty good look at the basket, and I came up short, and I take all total blame for that.
What was the Spurs coach thinking with his team down 21?
Well, another one of these nights on the road. I said I can't wait to get on. But I really felt we had a chance to win this game. And we came in and played hard. And our guys, I showed them lately the films of how we played a month ago versus how we were playing now with the energy level. And I kept searching for a group that found the energy level that we were looking for. And David Wood, Dale Ellis, Willie Anderson, Antoine Carr, and David Robinson. David had to play the whole game tonight, and he was exceptional and outstanding.
We're back in the Spotlight at the stadium for our 250th episode of the Spotlight. I'm Pat Benkowski along with Linda Martin, who's been around for many of the great Bears moments, and there has been some wacky stuff going on in Soldier Field. How about it, Linda?
Oh, yes. Actually, I've been behind the scenes for most of the Bears action since 1989, but I remember one instance we never know what to anticipate on the sidelines, and in 1990, Vinny Testaverde just came out from the playing field and crashed into me, and I was black and blue for a few weeks. But then you promised to protect and guard me, Pat, and in 1991, you lived up to that promise, because do you remember when Detroit's Brett Perryman crashed into you?
Yep.
There's been a lot of great Bears video moments, like when Anthony Morgan made this 83-yard touchdown catch. And, of course, the agony and ecstasy starring Mike Ditka.
They got a pretty good defense, Red, and they stopped us. What are you right to talk about how good they played instead about our problems? Oh, shit. You're a joke.
Coach, how will you adjust to anything offensively against Detroit, considering your...
Nothing. We won't do a thing differently. And you want to get answers to what you need, get them from Red Motlow. He's an expert at everything.
Thanks a lot. I always try to appease a jerk.
You're a double one. I believe we will go forward. It will try to do the things necessary to make the adjustments to get through the 90s the way it should. I would hope that. It's pretty hard to erase 17 years. Not much else I can say, but thank you. I appreciate it, and this too shall pass.
This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop. Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch, very competitive pricing. Call 708-396-1010.